Guys, welcome back to a brand new Disney Heroes Battle Mode video. And we have a fantastic new character. So I want to give you my first impressions. Someone messaged me earlier saying there's a new character. I didn't even realize. So I'm going to jump straight in and break her down, see what she's going to be like. So she's from Raya, which is obviously where Raya's from, and I believe Sisu, if I'm correct, or Sisu might be from somewhere else, but don't judge me if I'm wrong there. And my light's falling down. Okay, so I wanted to jump in and see what she's going to be like, because I don't know who this character is. I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon, so I'm curious to see, basically, if she's going to be cool. So, Reese says, presumably she's going to be in the next prize wall, because I think the Underminer one finishes soon, and I was a bit lazy with the Underminer prize wall, so I didn't really think much of him. So we have Namaari here. I'm just going to call her Nah, because I'm going to keep saying her name wrong and it's going to annoy everyone. So Nah is a frontline control hero on the red team. We haven't had a control hero, that's nice. I want a tank, I think. I want a new tank. I don't think we've had a tank for a while, but that's what I'd like. But anyway, yeah. Prize wall. I thought she would be. So she's coming into the prize wall. She looks really cool, actually. Again, the art team, fantastic job as always. So her main skill doesn't sound that cool, but let's give it a chance. She strikes all nearby enemies for normal damage twice before delivering a ferocious kick. So she does 3 hits, because it says she does normal damage twice and then delivers a kick. Enemies affected by the kick gain stacks of fatigue, which is lovely, and are pierced, which is nice, for X seconds and take normal damage. So pierced is new. I do believe pierced is new. Pierced enemies take a % of their max HP as true damage each time they're dealt normal. That's ridiculous, normal damage. Skills that deal damage over time can only trigger pierce once. That makes sense. Or like, for example, if they got hit with fire and it was draining their life down, what you wouldn't get is... Right, my cat decided to... Okay, so she's good. Right, rude. So Pierce is going to be quite good, and it's quite cool from the perspective that we've actually finally got like a new kind of damage type in, where it's going to be doing that damage over time. And again, like I said, it makes sense. It only does it once per second, or if you're doing a drain move, it will just rinse everyone. So I like that. She's going to do a cheeky 3-hit combo and then applies Pierce. So it's pretty cool. That doesn't scream to me as like crazy, like, most characters, but we'll accept that. So at the start of each wave, here we go. I like this. So this could be quite cool to put into the like a team where you get everybody does damage at the start. So I don't know, you could use Elvin. What's his name? Oh, Chip and Dale. Gadget. Who else could you use? For example, so this video has gone to shambles. My cat has ruined this video. I had a train of thought, but there we go. At the start of each wave, she launches a crossbow bolt at the nearest enemy with the most skill power. That's quite cool. So it's going to target the most overpowered one, which will either be Bolt or Zeus in my case, dealing normal damage and stunning them. So that's actually very good, because if Zeus had the most skill power, you'd actually stop him from using his lightning move. So that could be a very good thing to take note of. This bolt also steals basic damage and skill power for the rest of the wave, and applies stacks of weakness. So that's pretty cool. I don't really have much complaints about that move. It's a pretty solid one. And like I said, fantastic counter. Then we've got Cat Attack. A Fang Cat pounces through all enemies. Affected enemies are blinded for X seconds and gain stacks of weakness. Oh, that would have been cool if it stayed out. Oh, I think they missed a trick on making her have a summon character. They should have made her be a summon character. That is a bit of a shame. Twin Blades. While any enemy is weakened, Na and all allies have additional attack speed and additional basic damage. So that's actually pretty solid there. We're going to have a huge amount of attack speed and a huge amount of basic damage. Buffed, which is good for anybody with weakness. So again, if you were to have a weakness team, she's going to be ideal to just keep everybody sped up. So it's pretty cool. Now we've got, here we go. So each time she or allies damage a weakened enemy, they steal basic damage and deal additional fantastic damage. Each time she or allies damage a pierced enemy, they have a chance to add stacks of weakness. So my kind of initial impression of her is that basically everything that she does holds around the weakness factor. So she's building weakness. So everybody's just becoming weak. Then all the team are getting attack speeds. And so she doesn't sound like, she doesn't sound like a Bolt or a Zeus or an Ariel or a King Triton, but she certainly sounds like if you build her into the correct team, she's going to be very, very good. So have they put the friendship? No, they haven't put the friendship badges down. They might have on Wakatu. So let's just search and see if we've got our friendship discs. How do you spell her name? What was it? Nam, have they got her? Yeah, cool. So let's see if they've got our friendship mission leaked. So these are normally pretty accurate. Minded, of course, it might be a little bit off, but let's have a look at her one with Rhea. At the start of each wave, she gains 4 seconds of invincibility. Again, absolutely fantastic counter for Zeus. So it almost looks like this character was built to counter Zeus, because they do that quite a bit. When there's a really overpowered character in the game, they'll bring someone else just to counter it. So obviously you're going to have that initial arrow, which is going to hopefully stun Zeus, or Bolt, for example. So at the start of each wave, she gains 4 seconds of invincibility, which basically means that she'll neglect any start of wave attacks. Each time Nam or an ally applies weakness, she heals. That's actually really good, considering that more or less every single one of her moves are applying weakness. So that's kind of on the verge that she's actually going to become invincible. Then we get a lot of max HP and a lot of armor. Enemies lose basic damage while they're weakened. That's a really good friendship disc. That's the one I'm going to work on when I get her 100%. So, Dragon Hunt. When she or allies apply weakness to an enemy with 5... I'm not too keen on that one, because what you notice is the majority of the time, by the time you can even get 5 stacks of something on the enemy team, most of them are dead. But I like the idea that it's going to remove 600 energy and then apply stacks of fatigue. And allies can each trigger this effect once every second, so that's pretty solid. Huge basic damage buff, huge skill power buff, and enemies lose armor per stacks of fatigue, which is fantastic. If you have a fatigue team, you are going to want to use that one. But in my opinion, I'm going to use the top one for her, because then she'll work quite nicely in my team. She can get that invincibility at the start of the wave, which means she'd be fantastic to counter Zeus when I come against them in the arena. And then she's going to heal every so often. So I have to say, quite easy actually, that I am going to use her. I do see a place for her on my team. I'm going to get a rare friendship mission, and I'm quite excited to see how this move works here. I'm very excited to bounce in and give that a go. So yeah, we've got a new character. She's got a new pierce effect. She does damage at the start of the wave. She summons a cat, which blinds everyone. I'm excited to see what that move's like. She looks like she's going to be an absolutely awesome character, guys. Now we've got some other improvements. So we're adjusting rewards. Again, I don't think they actually did that with Underminer. We're adding diamonds, hero XP, gold, diamond credits, and stamina items to earlier quests. Cool. We've increased the total number of tokens available from hero quests. Awesome. When compared to the Underminer's prize wall, and return the reward for... Great. I didn't like the Underminer prize wall, hence why I didn't play it. Because of course, guys, you've got to know that they track all the stats. So they would have seen, obviously not that they cared at what one person does, but they would have seen that people potentially had stopped playing the prize wall. And this was the first one where I didn't really like it. Fix an issue where notification from expiry would happen at the wrong times. Cool. So we've got some cool fixes. We've got some shop refreshes, and we've got a new character, and we've got a new prize wall. Awesome. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think of this character. Are you going to use her? And who are you going to use her to counter against? Smash that like and subscribe button, guys. Drop a comment down below, and I'll see all of you beauties in the next one.